Okay, you have found Astro, you have installed it, and now you want to learn how to play the game. So, let's go. There are a few items and gadgets. I'll go over those later, but first, basic movement. So, you have forward, backward, left, and right. You know, first-person shooter stuff. Then you have up and down. Think of those like jump and crouch, but they keep on going. Then you have roll left and roll right. Those are probably the weirdest ones for anyone coming into the game. They'll take a bit of time to get used to. Now, this pseudo gadgets, I call them, movement things that everyone has that are beyond what I'd call basic movement. You have the magnet. This lets you stick to any surface. The magnet will let you go if you go around a surface, or if you detach. The speed at which you detach depends on how fast you are coming in and how long you're on. The longer you are on, and the faster you are going when you attached, the more speed you will have when you let go, or go around a corner. And then after magnet, you have your turbo. It increases your speed for a short amount of time. Magneting onto a wall will increase the build rate of turbo. You also have one more movement thing. And that is the kick. Although the punch does move you slightly, that's more to just assist with actually getting close to your opponent and then punching them. The kick can be used as a on-demand impulse when you're not using it. You turbo and then X. Right now it doesn't matter what you have your melee button set to. I have it set to middle mouse button. It will always punch if you have not set it to anything but X. Shift X or Turbo X will always make you kick. Unless you're below about 20% or 2/5 of the turbo bar. Once you're below, you'll need to wait or magnet onto a wall to then kick. If you are going for kicks or just trying to kick a lot, either for movement or damage, magneting to keep that turbo up is a great idea. You want to always stay above about 2/5 of that bar. Kicking onto a wall will give you all your turbo back that you used in that kick. Now gadgets. Each of the gadgets have their own special thing that they can do. You have the teleport that is pretty straightforward. It's just a teleport that brings you to some location. There is currently no indication that you have teleported from a location, but there is an aura around you when you teleport. Now, as you saw before, the teleport itself is really slow, and it times out pretty fast. That's not going to get you very far, and isn't it even very safe for getaway? So, what you can do is attract it, because the magnet attracts physics bodies as well as walls. So, you can magnet it and kick it, or magnet it and punch it, or magnet it and shoot it. Or, if you are shooting, you don't even have to magnet. You can just shoot it away. And it goes. It does take a little bit longer than, say, an impulse to get away, but it's still quick enough that if you're fighting someone with good ping to you, you can get teleport out, magnet, and kick, and then teleport away. I have done that a few times. Now, there's the grapple. This is simply a rope grapple that pulls you towards wherever you hit. You can pull against it, go towards it, whatever you like.
Yeah.
Like the magnet, it can affect any physics bodies and the walls. So, if there is an enemy player, you can touch them and kick them. Or you can grab their teleporter and fling it away. Or you can grab them and fling them away. You can also attach to your teammates. Now you have what is probably the worst and least liked by everyone, the impulse. It is just a quick burst in a direction. You should, if you did what I suggested, have a bit less drag after using impulse. That is, drag in the air and drag on the walls, so you will keep more speed. Impulse is not the best for movement. It's basically just kick, but you're not animation locked. A bit more speed and such. But what it is good for is in combat. So in combat you can impulse any direction instantly without interrupting your fire. Now, let's look at each of the guns. You have your Astro rifle. That is just your default rifle. It is just automatic fire. You can ADS as your alt fire. Increases your accuracy as your ADS. Simple, good damage, pretty basic. You have your Nightshade. It is a sniper with a small amount of magnification. It does 1 shot to the head and 2 shots to the body. I think it is about 85 damage, which is the same as the kick, but it has probably the longest range potential of any of the weapons. And then you have the Spark. It is decent damage, not very good. I think it's 3 shots to the head. It is 3 shots to the body, 2 shots if you hit them in the head at least once. And you have the quad cannon. Not sure how many shots. It is a lot. It is a rapid fire with a small enough spin up. The interesting thing about it is that of the roster that I have shown, it is the first one with an alt fire. So if you right click, it will not zoom in or anything. It will shoot a spread of 4 pellets. These currently have inverse damage fall off. So the further you are, the more damage it will do. That is to account for the spread of each of the pellets, and to give it a bit more versatility. The sledge. It is a shotgun. The sledge fires 8 pellets, pretty decent amount. But if you right click once, it will fire 16 pellets. The longer you hold it, the higher chance you will explode. It is just on a timer, so it won't randomly explode as you are firing it or anything of the such. But you don't want to hold it for too long, or else you will guaranteed explode and kill yourself. You can, however, kill enemies with it if you want to, So, if you click it once, you get 2 times the shots. If you click it again, you get 3 times the pellets. And so, it deals a whole lot more damage, but you have to be a whole lot closer. And then, you have the Ripper, the final weapon. This is an SMG. It does decent damage. Its alt fire is somewhat lacking, although it is currently, even with a mediocre alt fire, the best of the weapons. Has decent rate of fire, fairly quick reload time. Its alt fire fires a volley of shots at whatever wall you're facing at. It consumes 4 ammo, and each of the pellets deals double damage if it comes into contact with someone.
Nice teleport.